Shalom, good evening.
Shalom.
So we will continue with our project of this year. We try to talk about concept of the name. We said that we will talk about Shmo, his name. And I think we will talk a little bit more with the number 572. We talked about the last time. Right? You remember? The correction of 560, that missing vav is to add two vav, and then you receive 572.
Right.
Okay, and we start with Shmo. There are three different concepts that we talk about them all the time. Three kind of order. It is Yishai, in one of the order, it means Yishai, David, Shlomo. It is the sun, Shemesh. The sun, the three generations, and the moon. Right? And it is the horse. The horse, the mule, and the donkey. Right? Three concepts that each one of them have three words. And in the middle of this concept we receive the word Shmo, his name. What's the difference between these three concepts? Why we need three different concepts to talk about this concept of the Chaya? All this refer to the holy beast, to the part of the soul that called Chaya. What in Hebrew it means beast too, animal, Chaya. So, we say that there are three dimensions. With dimension of the time, of the space, and of the soul. Yishai refers to the soul, Nefesh. The sun refers to the world, right? We have the sun, we have the moon, Olam.
Time.
Olam.
Really? Okay. Sun is
Yeah, each one of them is connected to, but this refers to the concept of the donkey, the horse, the mule, and the donkey. It's all what we call the white donkey. About the tribe of Yisachar, it is written Yodei Tim. They know the time. Right? All concept of time, to know when Mashiach come, etc., have to do with the tribe of Yisachar, Yod Eitim, Lebina. They know the time. It's a pasuk. So it's a concept that has to do with Shana. But you're right, you can say that the Shemesh and the moon have to do with time. Yeah, it can be like this too.
Zeus is also almost like the word space.
Huh?
the vav in atbash is pay, so it's like space, like the word space.
And space.
No, if I was gonna continue with the thinking that sun is time, that shemesh is the time, and sus is space. And
Space. Space is the makom, space.
yeah, time, space, and so.
Well, in the world you have horses, you have donkey, but if we talk about the donkey of Mashiach, you have something very special about, it's connected to the time. He knows the time, right? He knows the cats. He knows when. And God created the world with leadership, you know. So the leader of the day, of the night, of the world is the sun and the moon. Between the good and the evil, it's like the world split to two, good and evil, light and darkness. But basically, definitely the sun have to do with time too. Well, I didn't think about this too much, but this is the way I thought the first time, but it might be a different way to explain these three different concepts. So here, if I calculate what I have here, I have his name, Shmo, in the middle. What is combination between the two concepts of Esav and Yeshu, the body and the blood of Mashiach, like we explained many times, right? It's the average value between these two names. Yeshu and Esav. And then you receive to cross with Yeshua. Right? Yeshua or Yeshua. It's mean a male and a female, you know. Yeshu is the acronym of the calling David, Esav is the acronym that they call him, he call him. Esav is the acronym of the call him Esav, and Yeshu is the acronym of he call him Yaakov. Right? The female, it's a Gavia, right? It's a cup, the female. It's like the Holy Grail, it's a female. And the male is like this. You call it the Lahav. Lav is like this, is a male.
The blade.
Lav, it's like a sword.
The blade.
A blade, and a cup is a female. Right. So you have here Shmo in the middle of all this, because this is the average. Shmo equal Ish Yehudi. It is written 2 times Ish Yehudi. Like it is written 2 times. He called his name Yaakov, they call his name Esav. So his name equals the acronym of these two verses, what is Esav and Yeshu, and equal 2 times Ish Yehudi, 2 times a Jewish man. Right? It is written 2 times in the Bible Ish Yehudi. a Jewish man, 2 times. So each Yehudi refer to these 2 guys, what refer to what we call the body and the blood of Mashiach. And the verse in Shmuel, לבלתי יידח ממנו נידח, so nobody will get lost from him. No Jewish, no soul will be lost. So the gematria of לבלתי יידח ממנו נידח is 2 times Shmuel, 2 times Yehudi, is Asa plus Yeshu. And we'll see all many other things that equal this number in the continuation. So, this letter is a Shalem. Equal Shalem. Wool, 370.
Whole.
Whole?
Whole.
So here we have Shalem, here we have Shalem. Right? It's like a Peretz. His name is Peretz, or his name is Shalem. Shalem is the name of Jerusalem. Jerusalem called Shalem when they talk about Melchizedek, the king of Shalem.
Right.
So together, Shmo Shalem Shalem, Shalem Shalem equal 740. It's like you will say Shmo, his name is 740.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's 10 times the 2 big letters in Shema Israel. What is a witness? It's like 10 times witness. Ed. Right? There are 2 big letters in Shema Israel. The Ein, and the Dalit. Ed, witness. What refers to the 2 witnesses. But this equal to Yaakov plus Esav plus Yaakov. Refer to this 3 concepts. Yaakov, Esav, Yaakov. It's always Yaakov, Esav, Yaakov. Like we explain. Right? Fire, water, fire. Right, left, right. Left is the bad guy. Is a donkey. Donkey is a bad. Horse is a good. Okay, so it's like this number 740 is Yaakov, Esav, Yaakov. It's exactly what these 3 letters represent. A bad guy that is between 2 good guys. What we call between the 2 mountains, right? In the book of Zechariah. The 4 chariots go from the middle of between the 2 mountains of Nechoshet, of how you say Nechoshet?
Copper.
Copper, yeah. If I do, I'm sorry for this, if I do Ariel Shlomo in all the degree of Gematria, right? It means 617, it's Ariel Shlomo. In order number is 95. In small number is 23. What is a beast? Chaya. And in more small is 5. So together, 740. If I have to analyze what I have inside this eye, right? This eye, we have Shlomo. And what we have inside the Shemesh? The moon. But moon it's in English. It's the Yareach, but the Yareach is, you call it Kol Ma'or. It is written that Ma'or, Vashemesh, refers to the moon and the sun. Ma'or is like the lamp, the body of the sun. You call it Ma'or. So the body of the sun is the moon.
Body of the sun?
Well, yeah. Exactly what the idea, that the body, this is the body. Shlomo refers to the body, what you call Pnimiut Taba. The godliness that hiding in the physical. מאור ושמש, אתה הכינות לך יום אף לך לילה. מאור it's mean a lamp. A lamp. But you have the lamp.
Oh, because it says מאור ושמש, so you're saying it's the
אז
lamp of the sun.
this what they say the מפרשים. The comment about this. You have day and you have night. And he continues, the same verse, you prepare, אתה הכינותה מאור ושמש. So, the מפרשים says that מאור refer to the night, to the moon. It's exactly what we said. That the מאור, it's like the body. The shemesh is like the light that go out, the energy, the fire that go out from the body.
Wow.
It's like the oil. From the oil become fire. But the oil is a physical. The fire is something, it's light, it's spiritual. Okay? If the body give life to the fire, if the candle give life to the light that came from it, it means it is something in the candle that it's more high of the fire, more insight, more thick energy.
Right.
But because it's too thick, we don't see the light anymore. Right? This idea, the godliness that hide in concentrate energy. But because the energy is concentrated, it's like a big ego, it's concentrated. The ego is a piece of God. But if the ego is big, so it's bad. So what we prefer? We want to have a big ego, a big God, a big piece of God, or we prefer to have a small piece of God? What is better? So really everything is equal.
Right.
In the creation. If I'm missing light, it means I have something that is above the light. The question if I can use this physical existence for good, this ego for good, this evil for good, so then it's very good. If not, it's bad. It's why somebody that repent, his potential is to arrive more high of a righteous man that never sinned.
Right.
You have any evil person, it's a big potential of great good. More is evil, more the potential of being good is more high. But for this you have to repent. If not, it's very bad.
Wow. Yeah.
Right? And so this is a shin of his name. This is the man of his name. And in Hamor is written that his letter is the letter Vav, the letter of Yisachar, of the month of Iyar. It's the letter Vav according to the book of Yetzirah. Right, so Yisas has to do with the number 6. Even we don't pronounce the Shesh. Shesh is 6.
Right.
We don't pronounce the 2 6, but for some reason the Torah put in his name two shin, what together it means Shesh, 6. And Shechem ben Hamor, very other famous donkey, equals 666. Right, so it's no doubt that the donkey is related to the 6 and to the snake, etc. To the physical, what it means Hamor, Chomer. Okay, so this two together equal 876. What is Yosef? With the big P. What is Sar Shalom? With the series of the forename of Mashiach in chapter 9 in Yeshayahu, right? Pele Yoetz, Kel Gibor, Aviad, Sar Shalom. They are forename one after one.
One after another.
The chief of peace, the prince of peace, Sar Shalom. So so it's interesting that in this three concept we have in the middle his name.
So meaning the Midah of Yesod has the aspect of the physical world, right? The Yesod, the Midah of Yosef, the Vav, right?
Is a connection between the spirit and the physic. Is a connection between heaven and earth. This is sphere of Yesod to make this idea of what you call one flesh.
Right.
בשר אחד. We say that this Yishai refer to the והיו לבשר אחד. This refer, if we talk about space, like בוא המים אל מקום אחד. This is בשר אחד, this is מקום אחד. And this is יום אחד, one day. בשר, flesh, place, מקום, יום, day, equal free time אברהם. אחד היה אברהם. And this free concept, בשר אחד, מקום אחד, יום אחד, equal the year. We are one of the first hint we gave about this year.
יום אחד...
יום אחד פלוס מקום אחד פלוס בשר אחד.
Yeah, but Sus equals יום אחד?
No. We say that Sus refer to the time. The dimension of the time in the creation, there are 3 times the word one. 1, 1, 1 equal God is one. He is one in 3 dimensions.
Right.
How much equal value לבשר אחד? 572. My correction. והיו לבשר אחד, it is written before the sin. Right? God give to Adam a woman, and then he say, apam, this time, this is a bone of my bone and a flesh of my flesh. There are many secrets about the bone, עצם ובשר. עצם in order number equal חמור in order number, בשר in order number equal אתון in order number. Right? עצם in order number equal יעקב and equal חמור.
So Etzem is the masculine and Basar is the feminine.
Yeah. And Basar equal Esau in order number and equal Aton, the female donkey. Right, it's a couple, Etzem ובשר. And then he continue, the Torah tells us, for this reason, על כן יעזוב איש את אביו ואת אמו, it's why a person will leave his father and his mother, ודבק באשתו, and he will be attached to I say דבק, he will be glued
to cleave
to his wife, והיו לבשר אחד. Right, so it's a correction. But after the sin, what it is written, והאדם ידע את חווה. How much equal והאדם ידע את חווה? והיו לבשר אחד is 572, this is before the sin. They talk about something ideal, the way it's supposed to be. But before the sin it is written והאדם, after the sin it is written והאדם ידע את חווה. אדם knew, knowledge, tree of knowledge, good and evil. How much equal והאדם ידע את חווה? 560. This after the sin, that's why he lost the vav. It's why I have to be, need a correction. And then when you add two vav, these two numbers together equal 2 times Asher ben Yosef. The correction is to add this number, right? To be a full presentation of Masher ben Yosef. And both of them we talk about knowledge, about tree of knowledge, good and evil, about the snake. Who makes the connection between Adam and Eve? The snake, the tree of knowledge, good and evil. Right? It's a tree that after you eat ממנו, you receive desire, special desire to be connected with your wife. Why? Why after eating the tree of knowledge, good and evil, after the sin, you need your wife so much? More of before. After you eat the tree of knowledge, good and evil, you find yourself in duality. You find yourself separate of everything. You feel yourself as a separate individual of all the existence. Before you are part of the nature. Naked, you was like animal, you was part of the nature. Right? Now you are separate. So how you make yourself connected to the world again? With the attachment with Eve. You search for the unity again. It's like Eve came instead of God.
Wow.
Ah, you understand this? And who makes this unity? The snake. He was supposed to make the unity. He caused the separation. But if he was eating in the right time, the tree of knowledge, good and evil, with the tree of life, it means it could be a good connection. It's a good connection. It's a, it's a bad connection is for the satisfaction, for my satisfaction. This is a bad connection. A bad connection is for my satisfaction, for my ego. But a good connection is to, do not feel your ego anymore. How you say, levatel.
To nullify.
Nullified the ego. Okay. So it's why the priest have to do as a rectification of the snake. It means you have to make connection between Adam and Eve. What it means? Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben David. Mashiach ben Yosef is a rectification of the first man, and Mashiach ben David is the rectification of Eve. And the snake is the Shatchan. He's the one that's supposed to do the shidduch, it's the Levi. הפעם ילווה אישי אליי. This time my husband will accompany me. It's the secret of the tribe of Levi.
Right.
That makes the connection between father and mother, like we talked many times. Okay? So, this is equal to Dat Elokim, the knowledge of God. So we talk about the correction of dimension of soul. What is that? The dimension of time have to do with the father, usually, with the wisdom. The dimension of space have to do with the mother, when we talk about the Trinity. And the dimension of soul, of soul, the dimension of time have to do with the father, with the wisdom. The dimension of space have to do with the mother. Wisdom is light. Light is quick. If you go very quick, the time don't move anymore. If your thought is in the speed of light, the time rests. You are in eternity. You are above time, right? So the mother is space, always. And that is a connection between the two souls. Nefesh, basar echad. Basar echad refers to the nefesh, to the soul, so dimension of the soul. So this is the snake.
So where is dimension? So the father's dimension of time.
The correction of the dimension of the soul have to do with the correction of the snake. The correction of the soul is to be connect. עולים מתקשרים, מתייחדים. You know the concept of free concept of Abal Shem Tov. Submission, separation, and sweetening. Yeah. This free concept refers to Olamot, world, Neshamot, soul, Elokut, godliness. Right. And this, the correction of Olamot is to Olim. It is written. There are three other concepts that parallel to this three. The connection of the soul is מתקשרים. You know, I eat something, I have a pleasure, it's a connection. it's a rectification of soul. I take the holy spark and I elevate it. It's always have to do with connection. Any pleasure I have, if it is a picture, if it is music, it's a connection, is a rectification of soul. And we become one, מתייחדים, with godliness. We become one, completely. עולים. You know, when we do Gimatiyot, we say, instead of say this equal this, we say this go up this. This number, עולה,
right. It equals
it's like he cost, עולה. But it's meaning go up.
Right.
He go up to this number, it's meaning it's equal. This is the way we said the Gimatiyot in Hebrew.
Right.
Right?
So you're saying
והיו לבשר אחד עולה, go up, so Gimatiyot is a rectification of the word, number, quantity. Right? There are so many things to talk about this number. How this number is connected to Jesus. What do you think? To which number this number split? This is Jesus, Yeshua. This number split to 216, split to 158, split to 79. What else?
39.
What?
I'm sorry, not 39.
Split to 4.
Split to 4.
Split to 2.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, it's 4 times 79.
Yeah.
And it's split to 1. How much is together? $560. It is what you call malbush of a word, a closing of a word. The concept of Kabbalah. What will be the malbush? Jesus is naked. Right? This equal a room. So it's very important to put clothes on him so we can talk about him. If not, we cannot talk about him. We have to cover him. If you do the gematria of a word, switching the letter in album, in Atbash, and in Akbi, this kind of gematria of switching letter refer to Chabad. Albam equal Chokhmah. It's Or Yashar. We go straight. Albam, right? if I split the Aleph Bet to 2 times 11, I take the first one here and the first one here.
Right.
And I go forward, straight. It's Or Yashar. Right? This equals Chokhmah. 73. At Bash, it's like Or Choser. It's like reflection, like the female. Right? It's the mother. Right? At Bash. The Aleph, the first one becomes the last one, the second one becomes one before the last. No, the Akbi connect it back to the album. This is like a cycle. This Aleph Bet. It means it's a cycle. This, if you take a letter from here and you continue to here and you continue to here, you come back to the same letter. It means this the connection between both of them. Okay? If I take the Aleph in album become Lamed. Right? We have 11, the first one of the first 11, switch with the first one of the second 11. No, the Lamed in Atbash become Kaf.
Right.
This 11 from the end, this 11 from the beginning.
Right.
No, the Kaf in Akbi become Aleph. Right? It's a cycle.
Right.
Now, we take the letter of Yeshu, we'll see what we will get. Okay, Yeshu in album.
It works with every word you say.
What?
It works with everything.
Yeah. But we will receive another number when we do.
Right.
Yeshu in album become Shin. You pay. It means the 10 letter from the beginning, and this is 10 letter from the Lamed, from the second beginning. Right? It's 11, so the Yud becomes Shin.
Right.
So the Shin become Yud.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's obvious.
Yeah.
And the Vav become Pei. Vav is a 6th letter from Aleph. What is the 6th letter from Lamed? Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Pei. The 6th letter from Lamed is Pei. So the Vav is switched with Pei. So we receive the number 390. Okay? Now we take Yeshu in this in Atbash.
You mean it's the 6th letter from Tav, not from Lamed?
זה באטבש. אנחנו באלבם. באלבם. באלבם is from Lamed.
Oh.
Like Vav is from Aleph, Pei is from Lamed. Now this will be from Taf, like we said. Still will be the same thing. It's interesting, something interesting about the Vav and the Pei. So in Agbash it will be mem, bet, pay. You see? Again pay. What equal 122. Gross. Slav. Now in Agbi, it will be bet, mem, vav. What is 48? The Yud switch with bet, like you can see here. How it works, the Agbi?
So
you split the Aleph Bet to two half.
It's like Atbash, but
It's like Atbash of the half of each half of the Aleph Bet.
Right.
You understand this? So Shin is the second from the end. It will be switched with the second from the second part of the Aleph Bet. What is the Mem? Vav is a sixth letter, right, from the first half. So the sixth letter from the reverse stays the same one. If you take Kaf,
Right.
Kaf, Yud, Tet, Chet, Zayin, Vav. In both ways the sixth one. So Vav is the sixth from the two directions when you have only half of the Aleph Bet. Okay? So here you receive 48. What is Yosef in order number? How much is together these three numbers? These three category of Gematria, you call it Malbush, the clothing, what equal to $1 million, Malbush. Right? $2 million is close to Jesus. One of the secret of the clothes of Jesus. But these three numbers together, how much equal? So this number represents the clothes for Jesus. Right? Another connection. If I take these two names, these two very important names that we talk about them all the time, the two symmetries that refer to the first coming is Yaakov, and the second coming that is like Esau, relatively. Right? We have here 14 letters. Right? Now if I do filling letter of these two names, how many letters I will have? 42. Don't try to... Now if I do a filling letter of a filling letter, how many letters I will have? Horse. And if I do another time, it means this is like the first generation, this is the second generation of filling letter, this is a filling letter. This is a third generation, it means feeling letter or feeling letter. What will be the next number? Feeling letter or feeling letter or feeling letter? $2 million. How much equal together? Okay. Okay, this number, it's endless. The endless thing about this number refer to Timna, to Balak ben Tzipor, right? Timna, אל תימנע מהלוך איתי. Don't avoid yourself of going with me. Balak ben Tzipor say, מהלוך אליי. Okay. Don't avoid yourself of walking with me. It's mean, it's like Abraham asked Yitzchak, came with me to the, and what he want to do, Balak? He want to curse.
Right.
And what do the good guy? Bilam is a good guy. Balak is a bad guy. He's a black. Bilam is a reincarnation of Lavan. He's maybe one of his son, of his descendants. Lavan is white.
Right. Oh,
right? Is black. Is Balak, black and white. Is a Vayelech Balak im Bilam. Vayelech Balak. Balak walk equal Ariel. Him with Bilam equal Yitzchak. Together equal Malach Satan. So we call the two inclination. Malach refer to Yaakov, Satan refer to Esav, to the bad inclination. This is what we call in Kabbalah. Equal, both together equal 4 times Adam. Right? 10 times Adam. Both together, Satan, Malach equal 10 times Adam, 450. Right? We talk about this many times, right? So, what was the story of Timna? Exactly my story. Please marry me, receive me. The Esav is a pig. The pig show his thing. He say, I am kosher. You should receive me. What was the story of Timna? Timna want to marry. She liked Jewish people. She was a good woman. She want to marry with Abraham. He refused to receive her. So she go to Yitzchak. He refused to receive her. So she go to Yaakov. He refused to receive her. So then she becomes a Pilegesh of Eliphaz. She wants so much to be attached with this family of Jewish that she married with Eliphaz. And from this tiskul, I used to say tiskul, frustration came Amalek, born Amalek. The frustration of what? Why I'm not good enough for you? Why I'm not good enough for you? Right. So it's exactly the story between me and my rabbi. Right? Let's work together. Right, so Timna equal Ariel Cohen Alloro. Timna and Balak, he said to Bilam, Al Timana, the same letter of Timna. Don't avoid yourself of walking with me. In feeling letter, Shin, Mem, Vav. In the first appearance in the Torah of this letter, how much equal? Plant. 138. 2 million, etc. Shmo. Right? His name is killing letter. The first appearance of the Shin in the Torah is a 4 letter, etc. Each letter, the first appearance in the Torah, this will be the gematria of the letter. And in a prime number gematria, Shmo like this equal Chamor, donkey. 254. Another thing that equals this number, 572, is Avarshina. You know what it means? It's in the language of Chadash, the way they call the phoenix, the Ofachol.
And the language of?
Our sages.
Chazal.
Chazal call the, it is a mythology about a bird that, the phoenix that lived 1,000 years, he died and he come back to life. Right? He become a small egg and he reborn again every 1,000 years.
Right.
Avarshina. Avarshina. Avarshina equal 572. So this is one of the symbol of Jesus. In Greece, you call it phoenix. Phoenix. In English, this becomes phoenix, but in Greece, it's phoenix. How much you call phoenix? Yes. This becomes in Christianity a symbol for the come back to life of Jesus, right? Phoenix. Why you laugh? Phoenix, the way you said it in English, is a letter Shin. That it's like a bird, right? Right. 300, Phoenix, if you write it like this. But in Greece, it's phoenix. This is the way they write it. The way you pronounce it in Greece. The legend says that he lived, according to our sages, he lived 1,000 years and reborn again. You call it, this bird appears in the book of Iyov, ככל הרבה ימים, right? This is a verse. ככל הרבה ימים. Like the whole, I will have Iyov 29:18.
Right.
It is written that I will. Iyov talks there about, I wish I was like he was before, when everybody respects me, when everybody, right? All the good. And one of the things he said about his life that, I have a long life, or I will have a long life like a chol, like the bird of chol.
Like the sand.
Like the sand. The sand, according to our sages, is a name of this bird, sand, חול, כחול, עוף החול, you call it עוף החול.
Got it.
עוף Of a whole, if you do it in a thinning letter, Ein, Vav, Pei, He, Chet, Vav, Lamed, right? Of the bird of the sand. Of equals the name of the chaya. What refers to life. A chaya, it's, there are two concepts of life.
Living essence.
There are two concepts of living essence. Is to live, is living to give life, and it is living by himself. Is chai בעצם and is chai לחיות. To be life in the essence is one concept. It refers to the יחידה. It's mean you don't need nobody to be alive. It's just alive. And it is a life to give life.
For the sake of life. To
the sake of life. What you refer to the chaya. So, is a when you write Yeshua and symmetry this way, right? 762. 762. Right? This number equal 3 times Hamor equal Yosef, Miriam, Yeshu. Right? Yosef plus Miriam plus Yeshu equal this number. It means or the Chabad or the Trinity. It's in this place. 3 times donkey. How much equal הוא ככל הרבה ימים? The way it is written in Eov. Yes. הרבה עם א', הרבה equal יצחק. This refers to יצחק. יצחק התברך בחול. יצחק was blessed with sand, our sages said. אברהם was blessed with star. יצחק was blessed with חול. חול it can refer to חילוני. To, the simple day in the week, it's not Shabbat, it's Yom Chol, it's a regular, ordinary day, referred to the sand. And Yaakov was blessed with afar. אז ככל הרבה ימים equal to $1 million. 278.
כוכבים, חול ואפר?
כן. Together equal 180, the life of Yitzchak. Equal לעד ולמי עולמים, forever. So this has to do with Yitzchak. If I do just ככל הרבה ימים, with no and, with a big man, I receive 4 times the tree of life. עץ החיים. Alright, so this refers to life. This is a 52 prime number. 52 it's Eliyahu, likely forever, right? This is a prime number 52. We have 4 times עץ החיים. Right, this is 932. ככל הרבה ימים, with a big man. If we have 4 times 233 equal to the two of knowledge, good and evil. A 4 word. The 4th word of עץ, הדת, טוב ורע, equal 4 times the two of life. It means it's 1 tree. The average value of each word of the two of knowledge, good and evil, equal the two of life. The same tree. It's like soul and body of the same thing. And this is a 52 prime number. How much equal 4 times 52?
יצחק.
יצחק, הרבה. הרבה זרעך. I will make you הרבה. How it is writing?
הרבה את זרעך.
Is הרבה with hay and הרבה with aleph. הרבה with aleph I will make many. Okay? הרבה it means I will make many.
Yeah, I will multiply.
Like the whole I will have many day. Right? So, you know, if I write in filling letter, the phoenix, phoenix. This equals Jesus, right? 360. Phoenix. The way we said it in Greece. But in filling letter, this word equals 555. 5 times Even Chen. 5 times 111, and it's Avner Bener. What is referred to the concept of the Chaya. Avner Bener. The father of the candle, son of the candle. Even, stone. That's the acronym of Even, stone. The father is the son is the father. Between the snake is the father, snake is the son. The father is the snake is the father. Okay, so this is phoenix. Equal 555. Okay, this was, by the way, another word that has to do with 572. About Yitzhak and his connection to the concept of 1,000 with the bird of the sand, the Ofachol. You know, Yitzhak is writing that is the letter of Ketz Chai. Ketz Chai. Ketz, it's like the end of the day, it's like to get to the end, it's like to pass away. Has to do with wake up to. And Chai is is living, to come back to life. It's like after death, life. Now Ketz, if I write Ketz with a big tzaddik, equal 1,000. It means when we get to the edge of 1,000, or to the edge of 190, the regular geometry of Ketz, we come back to life, and this is the secret of the word Yitzchak. He will laugh. Okay, so how how this has to do with the legend about the 1,000 years of the whole. ח' square plus ו' square plus למד square, right? This is 64. This is 56. And this is 900. So together equal 1,000. Okay, to the end of the day, Mashiach ben Yosef plus Mashiach ben David, etc. Alright, so when we get to this edge, it's like we finish one day of life, one day of God, and we reborn. We come back to life again. Alright, so this is the secret of the connection to Yitzchak. Arbe equal Yitzchak, and we see all different connection with Isaac, and with the bird of the sand. The most important thing is the two concepts of the union between Adam and Eve. After the sin is 560, ואדם ידע את חווה, Adam knew his wife, knew Eve, and before the sin, and they will become one flesh. That is 572. Right? It's the two concept of the connection between Adam and Eve. This, I think, is the most important thing. That make connection between these two numbers.
Right.
We say that the king of Jerusalem was Malki Tzedek. Melech Shalem. Right? It is written Malki Tzedek, Melech Shalem. How much equal until here? The number of the year. The year is 5,783. What is the pi number? 760. So it is written, ומלכי צדק מלך שלם הוציא לחם ויין. He took out bread and wine, and he's a Kohen for the highest God, El Elyon. El Elyon equal Emmanuel, by the way. Kain plus Evel. If I do Malki Tzedek in filling letter, Mem, Lamed, Kaf, Yud, Tzadik, Dalet, Kuf, Malki, right? Malki, Tzedek. I will receive 1,098, the number that we talked about many times in the past, that equal שני המאורות הגדולים, the two big light, between the sun and the moon. שני המאורות הגדולים. It is written in the Torah, in the creation of the world. Right?
הגדולים. הגדולים, גאלק למה. אז דגלו עליי אהבה, דילוגו עליי.
I'm tired.
It's okay because it's the same letters as dilugo.
Yeah, but I do think in reverse when I am tired. עשה דבר השם בארץ חדרך, it's a verse. The word, the speech of God in the land of Chadrach. What is this land of Chadrach? I will say that Chadrach is Mashiach, the land of Mashiach. Chadrach equal 4 times Chen.
Why is Chadrach Mashiach?
I will say just said that they call Mashiach Chadrach, that is Chad is a sharp for the Goyim and is Rach for the Jewish. Is a tough with the not Jewish and is a soft for the Jewish. Well, it's one of the explanations why it is the name of Mashiach.
But Eretz Chalach sounds like the land of your room.
Yeah, but
so
it's in Zechariah Tet 9, first 9:1.
Like the simple meaning would be like the land of your temple, the land of your private room, which is like the temple.
It's the land of a room. Well, probably this place, where it is, this place is not clear. Probably many opinions. This number equals 3 times the Book of God. 3 times 366. Better than any calculation, etc. The Book of God. It means the average value of each one of these words is the Book of God. Now we are in the year of the Book of God. The Book of God in filling letter equals 783 and equal Moshe wrote. That's why we talk all the time about writing. Malki Tzedek in all the degree of Gematria equal Elisha. And Malki Tzedek equal Ariel in all the degree of Gematria. If you do in order number Ariel Cohen Alloro in filling letter, in order number in Big Man Tzapach, you receive Elisha too. One of the things that equals this number is Shlomo, David, Yishai, David, Shlomo. Right? This refers to Atik Yomi, to God. This refers to Jesus. This refers to Mashar ben David. This refers to the rabbi. This refers to the disciple. Yishai split to 3, right? Yishai, Shlomo, Yishai. Together called Menachem Mendel Schneerson. So then this become the 7 head. Yishai. This is 1050, which is a pyramid of 14. In the dollar you have 13 levels on the pyramid on the top, but you miss the top. So together is 14. The pyramid of David. It is something with 14 that is like the 6 and the 11. Like you have a perfection of 5 and you add 1 is 6. You have a perfection of 10, you add 1 is 11. You have a perfection of 13, 1, and you add 1 is David. It's like something above. It's like the concept of חד ולא בחושבן, 1 above counting. Probably have to do with the concept of David too.
Why is 5 perfection?
Well, you have 5, when you get to details, you split to 5. פירוט, התפרטות. The 10 become 5 and 5, right? So you have 1 on top of this and 1 on top of this is 6 and 11. It's like two devil numbers. That's is something that is above counting. Above.
Right.
Above natural reality that we know. Right? We have the perfection of the 10 and you add something above.
Right.
That is really 2 together. It's 11. 2 refer to the 0, refer to Yitzchak, it's the second one. Right? So it's something with the 11 that it's like the 0. And probably the same thing with David somehow. You have to search in mathematics more details about this number 14. Why 14 is have to do with something above.
Right. So first number after the tie.
You know, you remember when we talk about the verse that referred to this year in Psalms. There was five verses. That refer 2 times to the number 5,783. Right, we have 2 verses that equal 10 times Moshe. We have 1 verse that equal 10 times his name, Shmo. Ten times his name, and again 2 verses that equal 10 times Moshe. And these 2 together equal 5,783, and these 2 together too equal 5,783. But the verse that is connected to both of them, in the middle, equal 10 times his name. His name is Moshe, his name is Moshe. Together you get the 2 times the number of 5,783. Altogether it was 5 verses, 1 after 1. Right? we come back, we go to basic things that we talked in the past to remind a little bit things that maybe we forgot about them. We have the name of Mashiach ben Yosef, and we have the name of Mashiach ben David. The middle letter in Mashiach ben David is Yeshu. Is these two letters and this letter. The letters that are between other letters. Here, between Bet and Nun is not any letter. And here the letters that are inside is a Shin, the Yud, the Vav and the Sameh, that together is called Esav. It means the inner of the concept of Mashiach ben Yosef is Esav, the bad guy. But the bad guy here refers to God himself. My name, Yudke Vavke, equal Esav. Peace. Shalom. Okay, so we have here these two names. The average value of these two names is his name. Right? This was, and this is the average value of Mashiach in high symmetry and in low symmetry. If I write Mashiach this way, and if I have Mashiach this way, right? The average value of these two is these two names together. What is 2 times more? Right? 692. What is Talmid? The Rav. Disciple and a rabbi. Disciple equal Ariel, his name is Plant. The Rav equal Yitzchak. So, disciple refers to the concept of Esav. This is what I talk about, this is what I represent. And the Rav refers to the concept of Jesus. It means this is David and this is David. This is a low David and this is a high David. It's a low Yitzchak and it's a high Yitzchak. Yitzchak. Equal Chen Mashiach. Okay? So, it's a verse in Tehillim in Song 36:10. באורך נראה אור. In your light,
we shall see light.
We will see light. Light equal 692. The beginning of the verse, כי עמך מקור חיים, כי, because with you, it's a source of life. And the continuation, with your light we will see light. How much equal כי עמך מקור חיים? This number we talked about the last time. Right? Menachem Mendel plus a beggar. Right? What is 14 times 41? What refer to the 40 generation, the average value of the 40 generation from Avram to Yosef. Right? These are the numbers that refer to the beast. Yosef is a Chaya generation, it's 23 generation from Adam, refer to the beast. Yosef, one before Jesus. Right? Yosef is a 23 generation from Adam, from the first man.
One before? What do you mean one before?
Yosef, there are 41 generation until Jesus. The 40 generation, not the 41, is referred to Yosef, the father of Jesus.
Oh, that Yosef.
Yosef, the father of Jesus, is a 40 generation,
Yosef.
and is referred to this number.
You're talking about two different Yosefs, okay.
So I make relation with Yosef from the Torah. Yosef is a 23 generation, 23 equal Chaya, beast. Okay?
Right.
It's why Yosef refers to the Chaya of Mashiach. No son of Yosef, Yosef. Son of Yosef refer equal Yitzchak, refer to Jesus. But Yosef, it's like the rabbi, it's like the moon and the sun, right? Is Yosef and Miriam. It's a Chaya. All right, so we have here the couple is a disciple and is Yeshua and Esav, is a disciple and a rabbi. You know, in the Akedah, Avram calls that place Hashem Yireh, that will be said Hashem Yireh. God will see, God will be seen. So, that place, המקום ההוא equal יצחק, השם יראה equal אריאל, השם יראה equal אריאל. So you have this number. You are with me?
Yeah.
This number. תלמיד ורב, עשו plus ישו. Right? The inner letter of Mashiach ben Yosef plus Mashiach ben David. The average value between the two symmetry of Mashiach. One symmetry of Mashiach. How much you call the low symmetry of Mashiach? $708. What is chen? With a big nun. The other Mashiach equal God square. Yud Ke Vav Ke time Yud Ke Vav Ke 676. It means 2 times Yud Ke Vav Ke is Eliyahu. Yud Ke Vav Ke plus Yud Ke Vav Ke is Eliyahu. Yud Ke Vav Ke time Yud Ke Vav Ke is this number, is Mashiach with the asymmetry. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Or these two numbers together equal 4 times his name. Right? When Batya gives the name to Moshe, it is written, Vatikra Shmo Moshe. She called his name Moshe. וזה הקונים of שמו. Right, it's the name of Shmo, and it's the acronym of Shmo too.
Right.
And in the end, with who? Who Shmo? When it is written that the first man, he gave name to all the animal, and whatever name he gave, Hushmo. And Ushmo equal Mashiach.
It is his name.
This equal Mashiach. His name. We have here the acronym of Hu Shmo. Hu is the end of this reward, and Shmo is the beginning of this reward.
Right.
When she calls the name of Moshe. Hu Shmo, that he called Mashiach. Inside the letter of Vatikra Shmo Moshe, right, we have 5 letters, Taf here, right? Inside Vatikra, inside Shmo we have the Mem, inside Moshe we have the Shin. So 400, 100, 200, this is 700, Shin is 300, is 1000, plus Mem is 40. So we have here 1040. What is 5 times Yitzchak? It means the average value of each one of these 5 letters is Yitzchak. 5 times Yitzchak, it's like what we call Panim Ve'achor. Forward and the back of Yitzchak, right? This is the back, every time we add the letter, this is the back, and when we start from all the world, this is the face. Okay? So forward and back of Yitzchak equal 1040. Now, everything together, it means we have to this Mashiach, what is the acronym, Ushmo, right? Ushmo is the acronym, the beginning and the end of this word. So altogether, plus Mashiach plus 358 equal 1398. What is the 6 times the tree of life? 6 times 233. What is the final number? Eliyahu, son of God. By the way, with this number, if I add a 0 to this number, this will be a private multiplication of Mashiach and Chamor. If I write Mashiach and Chamor, now I might multiply. Multiply the Mem of Mashiach with the Chet of the Chamor, plus the Shin of Mashiach with the Mem of the Chamor, the Yud of Mashiach with the Vav of Chamor, the Chet with the Resh. So I will receive together this number plus a 0, by the way. Another thing that equal this number, 1393, is his name, Evan with a big Aleph. His name is Stone. When I count the Aleph as 1000. Another thing, another verse that equals these two names, in Song 139:17. מה יקרו רעך אל? מה יקרו רעך אל? I don't want to write the name of God, so I write 31, but the acronym here is here we have Aleph, is Ramai, liar. What is the same acronym of Ruach HaPenu Mashiach Hashem, the spirit of our nose, the Mashiach of God.
Right.
So מה יקרו? יקרו equal Jesus. So the other letter equal Esav. So your friend God, how much precious are your friend God? Equal Esav plus Yeshua. נחש עלי דרך. In the blessing of Dan, a snake
on the path.
On the path in Bereshit 49:17. Equal this number 2, 692. נחש עלי דרך. Have the acronym of Eden. נחש עלי דרך. Eden is a paradise.
Interesting. Wow. Dafka in paradise, it's...
Yeah. It is written about in Song 72:17, יהי שמו לעולם לפני שמש ינון שמו, והתבחרו בו כל גויים יאשרו. Will be his name for the world. יהי שמו לעולם, above the sun, before the sun, his name is Yinon, Yinon Shmo. Okay? So just יהי שמו לעולם, with in big Mantzapach equal 1107, what is a ton with a big Nun Mantzapach. ויהי שמו לעולם. With a big mem. Equal 1107, what is a ton. With a big nun. The female donkey. The source of this number is $2 million, like we explained the last session. When the chief of the wine tell to Paro about Joseph, Paro searched somebody to solve his dreams. Right? He has a very bad dream. The evil win. The bad cow is a good cow. He didn't understand this. He was such a righteous man, a good guy, that he didn't like that the bad eats the good. Right? So then came, and he was searching for somebody to give a solution that will please him about this dream. Right? So then the chief of the wine tell to Paro that when he was in prison, ושם איתנו. ושם איתנו שמו, his name is Aton.
Right.
The same letter. his name is female donkey. נער עברי, a teenager, נער עברי,
A Hebrew lad.
עברי עבד, עבד עברי, slave, Hebrew slave, equal משיח.
משיח, בן דוד.
לא, משיח. עבד עברי equal משיח.
משיח, כן.
In פרשת משפטים it starts about the law of עבד עברי, and in this part that it talk about the עבד עברי, they are עבד word, 76 word, this have to do with this year, right? 760. It's 10 times slave, servant. עברי is 282. Letter. The beginning of פרשת משפטים, the first פסקה, how you say?
Verse.
No פסוק. The first
first paragraph.
The first paragraph, it talk about what you do about the עבד עברי, right?
Right.
He will work you 6 years, the 7th year, you send him free and you give him presents, you give him $2 million, right? You have now to stand on his legs.
Right.
He's not anymore, right? So you give him present. You are not anymore his rabbi. Now you have to be independent. So you give him money, you give him present, right? Mm-hmm. Like Yosef received when he go out of prison. Right? He receive different present. When you are under the surround light of your rabbi, it's like you are in prison. It's like you didn't born yet. Right. You are in Ibur. After you born, it means you are an independent person. Right? So now you have to learn to walk. How to walk, you need money, because money put you on your legs. And the legs lead the speech. You have to talk, right? To tell to the people what you think about anything. Right? So here's the concept of עבד עברי, that when you go to free, לחופשי חינם, equal 2 million, 2 million, מלכות. He go to kingdom, his kingdom. This means he will talk what he think. His ego. Mm-hmm. This is kingdom. His personality. Right? The ego of each one of us is his kingdom. And this is mouth. What he said, what he have to say. This is kingdom. Right. I saw another concept of name, the same letter, and there with us is Aton. Same letter. His name is Aton. You know, if you take all there are 3 places in the Bible that it is written 666 in word. Right? There are 6 places. It is written in 3, every time it is written in a different way. It is written 666. This is in Kings 1, 19:5. It is written 666. 666. Here we have a vav before the shishim. Here we don't have. And in Ezra 2:13, we have 666. 666. 666. So this equals 10 times 692. 10 times. 10 times Esa plus Yeshu. It means these two names have to do with the 666. Of course, it's a beast. Another thing that refers to this gematria of 692, it is written that God put Adam and Eve in the paradise לעובדה ולשומרה.
To work it and protect it.
לעובדה ולשומרה. לעובדה is a male, it's like the Ramach. It's like the 248 commandment of do. לשומרה, to keep it, is don't do this, is the 365 commandment. It means it's a positive and negative,
yeah.
Two-way, male and female.
The do's and don'ts.
And don't, all right? So you can say that this refers to Esav, because Esav is Abraham. Esav is Abraham. And to protect is a traditional man. He protect, he keep, to keep. He keeps the tradition, he don't do new thing, right? He guard what we have. Yaakov is afraid that we lose the what we have. So he keep, right? He keep everything close to him. He's afraid that his son go to all kind of bad direction. He don't have the courage to go to new adventure or patkaot.
Adventures.
He keep, is a female, relatively. Or rather say, Esav is female and Jesus and Yeshua is male, so, Esav is female, but is connected to Abraham that is male. Yaakov is male, but is connected to Yitzchak that is female. Right, so. If I do the drawing letter of Yisachar, the donkey, how much equal? Each letter made from different letters, the way the writing in the book of Torah. The Yud is just 10. The Shin is 4 Yud. There are 4 Yud and 3 Vav. The together is Chen. And another Shin, another Chen. The Kaf is 20, is just 1 letter. And the rest is 200. How much you receive together? $246. Small. What is, like we said before, it's issue D. Now, if I write Sus Peret Chamor in finning letter in order number, equal Shmo, equal his name. It's me. סמך, ו', סמך, פלוס, פ', ר', ד', פלוס, ח', מ', ו', ר'. סוס, פרד, חמור. But in order number immediate, I will receive his name. We say it is written that the land of Israel is a land of milk and honey. חלב plus דבש. For the same thing. חלב is a good guy, דבש is a bad guy, of course. Equal Shiloh. Shiloh. A present to him. Shiloh. We pronounce Shiloh, it is written Shiloh. Right. It is cursive. And equal Tzemach, plant, plus Yitzchak. Tzemach is a disciple, Yitzchak is a rabbi. Talmid v'Rav. Talmid v'Rav equal 2 times Shmo. Right? Between plant, Yitzchak equals 692. What is 2 times his name. I don't remember if I said it before, but Yishai, Shemesh, Sus, what we start with it, Yishai plus Shemesh plus Sus, what the middle letter is his name, equal 2 times I shall be who I shall be. Again, I shall be Asher, I shall be is this symmetry of 2 female. Okay, it's a female, is a mother. I shall be the mother. Right? She will get pregnant. She will be. She's not yet. And Asher refers to the wisdom in the middle. Asher, so it's 2 times. It's 1086. What is 2 times? 543. Right? The name that was revealed to Moses, the name of the redemption. Right. What is the average of these 2 names? Tzemach, Yitzchak. This is 138 and this is 208. Right, together is his name. But what is the average value of these two numbers?
Average value is
173.
Right.
What is the organization of rabbi? What is right? Galenai. Right? When we talk about the concept of Gal, of the wave, we say that it's connected to the rabbi because it is the name of his organization. Gal, reveal, but it's a wave too.
Right.
Reveal my eyes, and I see the wonder of your Torah. Right. So this, by the way, is the middle point of Moshe. Moshe plus 1 split to 2 equal 173. And it's 1 3, Etz Echad. In the future, the 2 3 will become 1 3. One 3 equal 174. Right, it's an important number. And this is a prime number 41. So this refers to the 41 generation, to the DNA of Mashiach, etc. And this is Anochi Hashem Elokecha. I am your God, the beginning of the 10 Commandments.
First commandment.
The first word of the first commandment. Anochi Hashem Elokecha. How many letters we have in this verse? 41. Okay. Now we talk about something that I think we did talk about this in the past. You know, in the blessing of the priest, after we say the blessing, it is written, ושמו את שמי, they will put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Who is them? God will bless who? Our Savior said he will bless the priest. We have in this verse is in the Bamidbar, the book of Numbers, 6:27. In this verse we have 28 letters, so you can write it as a triangle. It's a triangle of 7. They will put, the first 3 letters is small. The 3 קודקודים is small. Right? If I do the gematria of all the letters that surround the triangle, plus the shin, equal ושמו את שמי בני ישראל, what is 1806.
Wow.
It means equal everything until the lamed here, ושמו את שמי בני ישראל, equal the letter around plus the shin in the middle. Now, if I take out his name, all the other letter equal 5 times Mashiach. What is panim v'achor, face and back of Mashiach, right? 5 times, we have 4 letters. So according to the Zohar, and I will bless them, equal Aaron ubanav in Gematria. And I will bless them, equal Aaron plus his son. Aaron and his son, Aaron ubanav. And equal the letter, this letter. ואני אברכם. Equal this letter. Right? So, ואני, there are 2 concepts. My name, I will put on Am Israel. And me, myself,
Right.
what is above the name,
Right.
I will bless them. It means the ani, the me, the ego, go to the priest. I will bless them. Ani. It is two concepts. It is ani and shmi, my name. They will put my name, Yudke Vavke, my name, on Bnei Israel. But I, it's another concept, ani. It's more I of name.
It's more inner.
It's me.
It's more essential.
How much you call ani shmi? This is a parasha that came after this, Nesiim, the same letter. We talk about the parashat Naso, right?
Lifting up.
The same root of Nesiim.
Right.
It's
The
the
ones that
Birkat
are
Kohanim,
lifted above the people, the leaders.
yeah, and you call Nesiat Kapayim, this is what you call the blessing.
Right.
But these two words make the word Nesiim, that's equal,
411.
how much equal?
411.
Anishmi. 411, Elisha. Yeah. Alright, so now we understand why the parashat of Nisim came exactly after this. And this Yesh Me'ayin, the same letter, Esh Me'yayin, fire from wine. Min, Ish. Min is a kind. Ish is a person, private person. The word of Yetzirah is the word of the minim, of the speech, of the kind, of the general soul. It's a kind of the lion, it's a kind of the bull, right? It's a generality of the lion is the word of Yetzirah. You call it kind. In the word of Asiyah, it's a word of Ishim, person, different person. Each one have his
Personality.
Personality. Min Ish, the same letter of Ani, Shmi, Nesiim, president. Ani, it's a verse in Yeshayahu 42:8. Ani Hashem Ushmi. I am God, it's my name. That equal Mashiach HaElokim. Mashiach, it's an expression that appears in Locus 9:20. The Mashiach of Elokim. That equal 449, what is the prime number Elokim? Prime number 86. Now, all the verses, somewhat Shmi Abdi Israel ואני אברכם, equal 2 bet a big 2 that is 2,000 million. It means 2,136. All the verse. You know, in the Ark of Noah, they go 2 men and his wife. שניים איש ואשתו, in בראשית 7:2. שניים איש ואשתו. There's more in the end of these 3 words. That equal 1,424. 1,000 with Mashiach ben David. Shmo.
Means Mashiach will have to come with his wife.
We have here Shmo, the last three letters, plus 1078. What is 1078? Shabbat Shalom.
Nice.
Now, what is Shabbat Shalom? What name we have here? Shalom equal Esau, right? Shabbat equal Yeshu, Yeshua, and Shalom equal Esau. So we have here very lovely name in Judaism. Every time you say Shabbat Shalom to anybody, you tell him this three name. Yeshu, Yeshua, from the symmetry of the first coming, right? We'll see this together. Right? This name equals Shabbat. 702. And this equals 376. So these two names together is 1078. Right? If I put these two names together, I receive the other symmetry. I will receive this symmetry, what is the second coming. If I put these two together, I receive this symmetry. Right? In this three name, we have the two possibilities of right Yeshua in symmetry. Shabbat Shalom. Alright, so this name refers to Yaakov. This name refers to Esau. You have always Yeshua. Here is Yeshua with Yeshua, and here is Yeshua with Esau. The combination of these two names. Yeshu is the acronym of Ikolim Yaakov. Esau is the acronym of the Kolim Esau. Right? So Yeshua plus Esau refer to Esau. Yeshua plus Yeshu refer to Yaakov. These are two names, two different symmetry of Yeshua we receive here. Now, this number this three name we're three name. Yeshu plus Esau plus Yeshua. Right? This is 1078. Equal. You remember we talked about the fourth son? We said that Yeshua refers to the smart one, Echad Chacham. Esau refers to Echad Rasha. Yeshua refers to Echad Tam, the Rabbi. Right? This name together is Chaya. So this, Yeshu plus Esav plus Yeshua, equal Chacham Rashatam. Same gematria. This refers to the smart, this refers to the evil one, and this refers to the tam. This is like the crown, right? This is the crown, the keter, this is the chokhmah, and this is the binah, right? You know, people ask why was the Rasha before the tam? The Rasha was supposed to be below the low one. It's because we reveal the concept of Pnimiyut Abba, the inner of the Father. The Father, in the moment we reveal this, the tam that was supposed to be the Father, we become the High Mother. The High Mother, what we call the Chaya. This is what we call the Chaya, the rectification. Eve, before the sin, is a Chaya. This was her name, right? So it's a female. But now we reveal something that came before the Rabbi, or inside the Rabbi, in what is the moon inside the sun, etc. This is the Rasha that came before. It's why the Rasha came second. And what is above the wisdom? Rasha is Eser, 10. 10 is a Yud, is the wisdom. And what is above? Is Jesus, that refers to Arichanpin, that the wisdom here is what you call Mochas Tima'ah, the Moach HaSatum, the brain that is sealed.
Concealed mind.
Right? It's the brain of Arichanpin. There are more things with this number, but I prefer to finish with the test of Shabbat Shalom. This number is Shabbat Shalom. For everybody. Now we are before the Shabbat. You will receive this video probably in a few more days, but I wish to everybody Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.